Have you ever tried to take a photograph of a friend or a family member because you wanted to paint or draw their portrait and had a really tough time coming up with a decent image to work from? Hi, I'm Carrie Alves from All Things Portraiture, and this is the third in a series of 4 videos where I'm going to show you how to take an effective reference image for your figurative or portrait artwork. I'll also provide you with a free downloadable cheat sheet that you can keep as a handy reference guide. In my last video, we talked about effective lighting, and I'll leave you that link at the end of the video. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to effectively work with your model, how to get past the giggly stage, and how to also set up the shot so that you're getting an image that both of you will be really happy with.
When you bring your model into the space, make sure to avoid this common mistake that I see a lot of new students make. Rather than putting the model beside the window so that you can have directional light, they'll place the model in front of the window so that their entire face is in shadow, and they, as the photographer, will stand facing the window. First of all, you won't get the shadows wrapping around the face, and secondly, so much light will be coming in that your camera will compensate for that light and put the sitter's face in a lot of shadow. The proper placement is to put the model beside the window, and you as the photographer are also beside the window but facing each other. What you're looking for is the light coming in from the side so that it can wrap around the face. Remember, we're looking for directional light. Most people are self-conscious when they get in front of a camera, so the best way to start your sessions is to begin with a series of test shots to establish the best possible light and angle for your model. This way, it takes the pressure off both you and the model to get it right. Start with 5 shots: a profile to the left, a 3/4 shot to the left, a full face frontal, 3/4 to the right, and a profile to the right. Once you've determined what the best angle is, then stick to just that and work it with the light, and it's a lot easier on both you and the model. Doing these early establishing shots gives the model time enough to relax in front of the camera, get past the giggly stage or the frozen face phase of being in front of the camera. Eventually they'll relax and they'll start to be themselves. Once you establish the angle and the lighting, then you can get in there and begin to really work the photograph in earnest and create a mood. People can generally only sustain it for a while, and in this particular case with a small child, it's a very small window. Another thing to be aware of when doing portrait reference shots are teeth. Big wide smiles and toothy grins. Teeth do not translate well into pieces of art. They make for wonderful snapshots with lots of energy, but they generally don't do well for fine art portraits. This too makes them look photographic. You'll notice all of these examples. While they're nice photographs and fun photographs, and there's a feel-good energy, they have 2 things that are wrong with them. First of all, the lighting is flat, and secondly, there's too many teeth. And this is an important factor to be able to recognize what makes a good reference shot and not. Compare both these sets of images with the same models, and you can see that using a subtle smile as opposed to a wide grin would serve the fine art image far better. Conversely, we don't want glum faces. When the face is simply left slack, quite often the sitter will look upset, old, bored, or tired. The way to counterbalance that is to have what we call the Mona Lisa smile. Have your model start with a relaxed face, and then as you're about to work the picture, simply ask them to just animate their face ever so slightly. Think a pleasant thought, and simply lift the eyes and mouth ever so slightly to create a pleasant and engaging expression.
And if you're going to be shooting a young child, it's actually really important to have the mother there. The minute you put the camera up to your face, the child will just start looking elsewhere. They can't relate to a camera. They don't even know what it is. So basically in those situations, a young child will always follow the mother around. So the best thing to do is simply to have the mother with you and have her standing behind you if you want the child to relate directly to the camera. In the next video, we're going to discuss one of the biggest pitfalls of working from photographs, and that's lens distortion. how to spot it, and how to avoid it. Don't forget to click the link below to get your free downloadable reference guide. All of this material is part of a full course called Draw a Portrait from Your Own Photo, which you can also access from a link below. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and remember, stay creative. This is your time to express yourself. We'll see you in the next video.